Hi, and welcome to the Join 2021 session on building a Looker-enabled workforce. Looker's flexibility allows you to create robust data experiences, whether it be creating dashboards and reports that users can explore through traditional BI, or bringing data to where users are in embedded analytics. This presentation is going to review Looker's recent investment in a new learning platform called Looker Connect, which has already made such a difference in our customer base by enabling users to confidently build solutions that bring value to their organizations. My name is Lauren Bosniak. I'm a Customer Success Manager at Looker and our Data Solutions Lead for the Solutions Customer Success organization. I work with some of the largest customers at GCP and Looker to make sure they're getting the most out of their investment in Looker and helping them with adoption of our product. My customers and my team's customers have been waiting for a product like this. So I'm really excited to tell you all about why we built Looker Connect, what it does, and what people are experiencing on the platform. By the end of today's session, I hope that you agree that this is one tool you also need to include in your onboarding and rollout plan. Before we dive in, let's start with an enablement analogy. The history of bicycle racing, because I'm from San Francisco and we love our cycling. In 1868, the first bike race took place in a park in Paris, where an Englishman named James Moore was the winner of a 1,200-meter bicycle race. Fast forward to 2021, and our most recent Tour de France was 3,500 kilometers, or 2,200 miles, depending where you are in the world. So how did we get from 1,200 meters to 3,500 kilometers? Well, I have to say there's been some technology innovation in the sport. The bike in the first race was wooden and had solid rubber tires. The bikes in the Tour de France, apart from costing over $15,000, are made from carbon frames and have mechanical shifters. But could we give 1868 James Moore a 2021 bicycle and expect him to win the Tour de France? Probably not. The innovation on the bicycle has just been too disruptive to pick up without proper training. There are certain types of innovations that are incremental in nature and add to or improve existing technologies. For example, changing the tires on a bicycle to be lighter, or changing the frame from a wooden one to a carbon one. This type of innovation is incredibly helpful, and it makes a good impact on performance. But it doesn't require too much thinking from the end user to pick up the bicycle and continue to ride it the way they are used to. Every once in a while, we see disruptive innovations that completely change the way an end user interacts with a product or technology. For the bicycle, it was gearing systems. Gears were invented in the 1930s and completely changed the scope of capabilities of a bicycle. For example, now you can easily climb hills on a bicycle in low gear or get traction to go faster with less effort. That being said, anyone who's rode a bicycle with gears knows that if you're using them incorrectly, it can have a negative impact on your performance. Have you ever been in high gear and tried to climb a hill and completely exhausted your legs? I know I have. Disruptive innovations that introduced a new technology work best when the end user knows how to operate that new technology. So if we gave James Moore the 2021 bicycle, he might not win the Tour de France with a crash course in gearing, but he might make it up the first hill. The Looker platform helps customers innovate through BI modernization, in what we consider as a third disruptive wave of innovation in BI tooling. The first wave of disruption was the role of a data analyst in an organization. This caused a lot of data bottlenecks because decision makers had to wait on an analyst to run reports that they needed to make different decisions. The second disruptive wave came with point solutions, where you as an end user could run your own analytics without an analyst. This is great, except you might have 5 people come to a meeting with 5 different types of analysis trying to answer the same question and all coming to a different conclusion. In this third wave, Looker made sure if you've been given the power to do your own analytics as an end user, you're using agreed upon data sources that are providing you with real-time data insights that are live from the database itself. Looker's architecture is built around being 100% in database, which means it sits directly on top of your database and gives you access to near real-time data. Then there's the semantic modeling layer, where your developers can model out core business logic across the entire organization. Looker is web-based and cloud-native, which means its full RESTful API will allow your developers to integrate into existing workflows or create custom data experience for end users. This is transformational. This is very new. And the skills that you've used in other BI tools are absolutely relevant. But they will not enable you to go beyond basic BI and leverage all of the capabilities that a robust platform like Looker has to offer. Looker is an incredibly powerful tool, but we know that no investment in your organization sees success on investment in technology alone. It also requires investment in the people and the development and growth of those employees' skills. People rely on experiences and knowledge to get them ahead. And with that, I'm excited to introduce to you today Looker Connect. The Looker Connect approach to learning means that everything is connected. Technical documentation, media, e-learning, hands-on labs, and community forums. It's an online learning platform that uses role-based learning to pinpoint user needs. It uses multi-dimensional learning to make sure that learners are learning in their preferred learning style. And it uses socially connected learning to foster peer connections and support. What sets Looker Connect apart from other learning platforms is it gathers all of these resources in one single place. I'm really excited about the value of this tool for my customers as a self-service learning tool. My customers are really excited as well, and I hope that you are too. When you log in, you start on the home page, where you can see your dashboard. The dashboard shows you your personalized learning journey. It helps you stay on top of your progress on that journey and helps you interact with resources that will help you grow in your journey. Each learning journey, whether it be for the developer or the data consumer, will enable employees on everything that they need to know from getting started with Looker to getting certified in Looker. Developers are responsible for modeling the data, for taking business logic that they have in their heads and scaling it out to the rest of the organization. For this learning path, we focus on LookML code development, maintenance, and data modeling. Data consumers need answers to make business-critical decisions fast. This learning path is focused on how to view dashboards and how to drill one level deeper into making decisions. Some people build bikes, and some people ride them. Both are important to competing in a cycling race, and both have to be operating at their absolute best. After you log in, choose the journey that best suits you. Then you can go to the Library tab. Here you can browse, search, or filter through Looker's integrated documentation, videos, and help articles for answers to specific questions. This is a good place to learn about new and existing Looker features and answer those in-a-pinch questions. Some people can read a book about how to shift gears on a bike and know exactly what to do, but some people really just need to get out there on the bike and practice. Lastly, you can connect with peers and experts, learn best practices, and engage in challenges and events in the Looker community. If you have a question, feel free to post it in a community forum, or check to see if someone's already answered that question. You can also join a community group for regular updates on subjects that matter the most to you. I liken this to how some people train harder in group workout classes or going cycling with friends. Here's why customers are excited. When we released this platform, customers gave us some awesome feedback. 73% of users felt more confident using the Looker platform. 80% of users thought that using this platform made learning Looker easier than learning other solutions. And 71% thought that this was a valuable destination for Looker knowledge and resources. Confidence means believing in yourself. And I'd say an employee that is confident in their ability to perform their job is a happy and productive employee. We also saw a user behavior change. First, we saw product utilization go up. People were doing more with more features in the product. We also saw edit events go up, which means people were adjusting and adding to their LookML models. To further hit home on confidence, even though we saw more usage of the product, we saw a decrease in support tickets with our Department of Customer Love. Of the support tickets that did come through, less of them were "how do I" questions. To me as a CSM, this means that my customers are achieving a lot more with the platform, and they're not spending time going back and forth with support asking basic questions anymore. In follow-up conversations, we got some awesome quotes from many of our customers and account teams across the board that attribute the Looker Connect platform to increasing user confidence, self-sufficiency, and the ease of learning new things. You can think of Looker as the bike supplier. And just as you make sure your teams have the data that they need to make the next business decision, we're constantly innovating to make sure you have the right technology and tools to be successful with our platform. We want to equip your organization to win the race and simplify your path to getting there. Invest in your team's success by giving them the education and experiences that they need to be successful. We're here to support you every step of the way. Please reach out to your account teams or your support teams if you have any questions or feedback on the platform. And happy learning.